It takes a special outlook on life to labor long in little-known places. Ed and Mary Carter led a career of just that, providing decades of pastoral leadership in small churches throughout New England. The husband and wife team met in the 1940s.
We met at the campground, Camp Nomaka now, and we went down to a baptism down to the river, and Mary got sand in her shoe, and next thing I know, she was hanging on to me to get the sand out of her shoe, and from then on we dated.
Like many of our residents who were married during World War II, the war separated them for a time while Ed served in Italy. On his return, Ed and Mary studied at the New England School of Theology before their first calling to Loudon, New Hampshire. From there, they answered call after call to small churches needing their skill, providing joint leadership in everything from spiritual care to music ministry to repair of old buildings.
We left the Loudon Ridge ministry to go to Nova Scotia and got down to the parsonage. Now, we had never seen the parsonage before, had never seen the church. We went on pure faith.
The parsonage was a building that had withstood many a windstorm. There was 100-mile-an-hour gusts would come in off the water, and the parsonage had a twisted look to it, and it was a very cold experience in that parsonage.
From Nova Scotia, they then returned to their roots in northern Maine.
I preached one sermon in the West Chapman and East Mapleton Church, and then I come down with hepatitis, and my wife had to take over from that.
And I preached for 6 weeks, at least 7 months pregnant when I started. And I was always thankful that there was a pulpit to stand behind. We fulfilled what we could to take his place and take care of him.
From there we went to the Waterbury Church. And when we got there, the first thing I think I said when we arrived in the yard, just as I thought, the outside of the church needed painting, and the basement was like an ocean floor. It was a wooden floor, and it had deteriorated to the point where it was kind of wavy down there.
They served faithfully, yet a pastor's life in small-town New England was often hard, especially while raising 4 sons.
The ministry was great in Waterbury, but we went there on a very low income, and one of the boys needed new sneakers, and we did not have the money for new sneakers, so we used duct tape to hold them together. A dear lady in the church came to me and she said to me, "Would you be embarrassed or if we gave you money to buy him new sneakers?" And I said, "No. You know, to me it was the way the Lord was taking care of our needs." We didn't have any health insurance until we were at Camp Kovac in Virginia. We went through 2 appendix. We went through 2 broken bones, but we had a terrific doctor, and he operated on both of those boys and would not take a cent, and he took care of their broken bones. And I offered to pay him, said, "Well, how much do we owe you?" He said, "Don't you ever speak to me about money again." And so that was just the way the Lord took care of our needs.
Ed was skilled in farming and trades and regularly worked second jobs to supplement an often meager pastor's salary. Mary also worked as a teacher's aide and nurse's aide. One of their callings was to serve as managers at Vernon Hall during the 1980s. It was natural then, when facing retirement several years later, to choose Vernon Birches, where they've lived and actively volunteered on our campus for 18 years. Their long and devoted ministry was specially recognized in 2010 by the Association of Advent Christian Churches in New England. We're grateful to be part of the Carters story, a humble but industrious legacy that continues to this day.
I get great encouragement and satisfaction out of, after having ministered from the pulpit, and to have people say thank you, which means that they have examined their life as a result of what was said. And it's a great experience to have them respond in such a positive way, knowing that I have reached them. And so those experiences are encouraging to me, to knowing that I have actually performed some decent duty, you might say, before the Lord.